back to the sound. Back to the sound.
Yeah. welcome everyone here tonight as we are live right here in Michigan. I tell you what, I'm extremely excited to bring this one to you as it is Michigan, and I do clearly have to turn off some sounds here. Let's just go ahead and go to my audio settings right after I clear up my screen a little bit.
I mean,
yes,
sure, but I wouldn't know about if anyone else has done this before.
Here's some of the chat going on there. We're just going to turn off their voice chat real quick as down here.
I honestly bet you most of the other people that are racing tonight haven't raced here since our last PGR race.
We'll go to, there we go, and there we go, and apply. There we go. That should make everything nice and gushy as I like to have it. So here tonight we're in Michigan International Speedway, and this was going to be great. This is going to be a strat race unlike anything here we've seen. This is a 2 miles around. It is going to be screaming fast, and these guys are ready to go. This race has been notoriously clean as well. It has never been really bad. Good evening. There is Jamie Pugh. He is going to be the stream spotter here tonight. He is kind of doubled up on duty as he's also spotting up for a couple other drivers in the chat. Jamie, glad to have you on board. Hopefully you don't mind a little bit of stream details. Now, as I was saying about this Michigan International Speedway, it is hard. It is an amazing track. It's fun to drive, and these drivers are going to have to utilize every line available to maximize pace. That's right. And also keep in mind, if they go to the high side, you're going to throw more G's into it, burning up that front right. Go to the low side, maybe utilizing a little brake, you're going to be saving the tire. Can they save it, or when to save, when to burn is going to be the biggest challenge here tonight. As we've got to bring up our special guest here tonight. We're going to bring up driver Gabriel Garcia, sponsor of tonight's race, doing it for Devin. That's right. He's going to tell us more about this race. Gabriel.
What's going on?
Here tonight, we're doing it for Devin. Elliot, get out of here. All right, there we go. Kick him out of here. So, Gabriel, tonight we're doing it for Devin. What does this race mean to you, man? Tell the fans about what this race is about.
It's a pretty important race. You know, I do at least one of these, hopefully at least once a season. This race is a memorial for my little brother, Devin Jr. He passed away a couple years back. So this is really important to me, you know. I run the number 0 because of him. You know, I run his old football team he played for, you know. So a little bit extra special, no matter where I race.
Yeah, so very important season even as you are doing it for him. But at the same time, I mean, you just, it's a heartfelt moment. What's going to be the goal here tonight, though? If you get a chance to checkers or records to win this thing, are you going to take it?
Of course. I think I'm pretty well known to not take the foot off the gas, and tonight's not going to be any different.
Oh, gotcha. So, yeah, hopefully we see success out of here tonight. Hopefully we see at least into the podium or top 5 for an after to hear from you after the race.
Oh, yeah. We're going top 2 in an 8-second.
Top 2 in 8 seconds. You know, that sounds like more like drag racing.
I said top 2 in an 8-second.
Oh, I thought you said you were going to go top 2 in 8 seconds. Kind of like a bull rider does when he's in the PBR.
Nah. We're not doing that here. We can't win on the first lap, but damn it, I'm going to try to win on the last.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and hopefully the odds are in your favor here tonight.
Appreciate it, boss.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What chat were you in there, buddy?
My team ratio.
Which one?
Ratio Racing.
Oh, gotcha. Here you go. There we go. Got him down there. Now let's hear from another driver, Rob Shaw, here and how he's feeling after last week's big dub. Rob, my boy, how you feeling, buddy?
Good, how are you?
Good. So last week, let's talk about it. You came in at a big win last week. You're coming here to Michigan. This is a big night for you. Are you looking to go back to back with the strat like none other? Or are you looking just to kind of sit back, relax, and maybe take some positions this time?
Oh no, you hit it right on the money. I'm coming here to go back to back.
Oh, so we are definitely going to see you going elbows out with all the strat you can throw at it.
Oh yeah, but tires is going to play a huge factor in this race as well.
So you're out there driving right now. What are you establishing early on with tires that I wouldn't be able to tell?
Right now I'm just trying to figure out, do I want to run 4th gear for my qualifying lap or run it in 5th?
Interesting deal there. That is a debate amongst all sim drivers out there. Same reason like on Daytona, if you're in the open area, you run 4th gear, but if you're inside the draft, you run 5th and save the fuel. And your engine,
that's
obviously. Right. But yeah, it's an interesting deal to play out. Let's hopefully you can figure it out.
Yeah, well, hopefully I'm looking forward to talking to you later.
All right, man. Well, good luck here tonight, and hopefully the odds are in your favor here tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. All right, that was Rob Shaw, and now if there's a yard sale, what does Gabe have anything to do with the yard sale? All right, well, I thought we agreed on blaming Perry for every incident caused tonight. All right, now we just got to go up, and we'll hear from Doug Ward right after I check base with him. There we go. If Elliot happens to be watching this, you got to reach out to Perry for the invite. As I'm gonna hear from, let's hear from Chucky. Let's see what Chucky's got to say. Chucky. Oh, Chucky. All right, no Chucky. So let's hear from Doug. Dougie.
Hey there.
Man, what a night. You're here tonight. You're doing pretty good as far as pace-wise. How's it feel out there?
Feels good. Car feels nice and balanced. Michigan's never a hard track to get around, but to be fastest on is where it counts. And I'm going to figure it out.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you get back to it, and good luck here tonight.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Doug Ward. Now let's hear from Jack and see how he's feeling here. Jack. Oh, Jack. Yo, you don't know Jack. Okay, I'm going to get him out of here. He's just clearly not in the mood for talking. All right. Well, there's all the people I can talk to right now. Let's go to tonight's race info. This is the PGR Do It for Devin 200 at Michigan International Speedway. This track is 2 miles around, located in Brooklyn, Michigan. Track temp is currently at 98 degrees with weather outside being 67. Clear skies and 4-mile-an-hour winds. These drivers will have a little bit to contest with on the wind aspect. It doesn't seem like a lot, but I promise you, it is enough to shake loose whatever you don't want to shake loose on that machine. It could also, if it's coming out of the wrong direction, tighten up the arrow, make it extremely difficult to drive. These guys are definitely having some fun yet. We got a few more drivers coming in than last week, a couple newcomers on, as this guy can get accepted to the league as soon as a certain driver, Brandon Perry, shows up. Just saying, he's got to get here to the track. He's got to be ready to rock and roll. My wife Jenna is also in the booth here tonight. She is watching everything I do and criticizing all my wonderful work. She might be in the chat. I'm not 100% sure, but who knows at this point. But she is looking at her cell phone, so I'm hoping she might chime in here in the chat, say hi to all the fine folks in Blackout World. I was hoping Jamie would have stayed in it. Oh, he is in the chat. Let's hear from Jamie. Oh, Jamie. Jamie.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, it's right. You got to the network. You got kidnapped. Can you believe it?
Oh boy.
So here tonight, we know you're just spotting, but what, you know, you got just as much experience as I probably got, definitely on the sim and in racing in general. What are these drivers, what kind of challenge do they get a base tonight here at Michigan?
Well, I mean, there's going to be a lot of factors involved tonight. You know, obviously now we're going to have a little bit bigger field. You know, tires is definitely going to be huge. It's how you manage that, and I'll be with Perry tonight, so I'll be talking him through and how to manage his stuff so he doesn't burn it up too easy.
Oh, I got a perfect solution on that.
Oh yeah, what's that?
10 and 12.
Oh yeah, that'll work out great.
No, it's 10 and 12. You break the car, and you don't rotate your wheel past 10 degrees, or like a clock, 10 and 12.
Oh.
A certain somebody I know had actually told me that one at Bristol. But then keep in mind, I also blow my tires out within like the first 10 laps, so I don't know if I'm the best. No, I totally turn 90 degrees and 90 degrees.
Oh, that's great.
But I do road racing.
Even better.
So, you know, there's only so much I can do. I mean, I can't teach these guys every trick in the book. But you're absolutely right on the tire situation with blowing out that front right. And that one is the crucial one.
Yeah. As long as they keep the tires on it, you know, you're going to have a shot at this thing.
Now, if they see flames shooting out that front right tire, does that mean that they're going too hard with it?
Oh, that just means it's at optimal temperature.
Oh, gotcha. Throw a little duct tape on, it'll be fine.
Yeah, it'd be perfect.
All right, Jamie, I'm going to get you out of here, but tonight we're going to do something different, and you're going to need to help me with it.
Oh, I think I know what that is.
Oh, yeah, we've been talking about doing this for a long time, buddy. And now you're to stay in the chat, down below. I will be bringing you up here a little bit later, probably about 2 minutes before Wally. I think is a good time to do it. You guys show these boys how to do what we've been talking about.
Alrighty.
All right, man. Thank you for coming on up here, man. It's great having you in the chat, and thank you for watching the network, because Jamie's actually probably watching it right now.
I am. In fact, I am.
All right, man. Thank you. I'm going to get you down to Doug Ward, right?
Ratio with Gabe.
Ratio with Gabe. All right, I'll get you down there. Thanks. So, Jamie Pugh going back down below. He's going there. We also got Ben Madden here. He's rocking the SpongeBob paint livery. That is the one he wanted to unveil last week. But sadly, SDK or my Trading Paints decided to flip me the bird and say no go. See if Chucky's available to talk now. Oh, Chucky.
Hey, what's up?
Oh man, you're quiet. What the heck? What gives, dude?
How about now? Is that better?
That is way better, my friend. So you're coming in here. It's Michigan. I know this is a favorite of yours. How do you feel coming to Michigan here tonight?
We bring a good car here every time we come here, so I'm looking to do well tonight.
So you're not going to crash out again, because we've heard that so many times out of you that, you know, we've heard you say you have a good car, but then you wind up with an incident. Do you feel that's going to be a case where are you going to aim just to kind of keep it out there, run your race, what you know, and then go from there?
We're just going to let the race come to us, and just going to be patient. It's going to be long green flag runs. So saving the car is going to be crucial.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and hopefully the odds are in your favor here tonight as you aim to conquer Michigan here tonight.
Yeah, hopefully I can put this Blackout Motorsports Chevrolet in victory lane.
Hopefully, but we're not. Hopefully it works out for you tonight.
Yeah, 10-4. Thank you.
So, there we go. Charles is right there. Now let's bring up Jesse Erdman and see how he's feeling here. Jesse.
Yeah, I got you.
How are you feeling here tonight, my friend, as we are getting ready to conquer Michigan? What's the take on from your part on this one?
You know, I think it might be a tire I don't know. We'll see. I think it's going to be a tire situation, you know, a little bit. So I don't think it'll be as bad as Homestead, but you know, I think you're still going to have to kind of save your stuff and be a little conservative at first, maybe, and kind of feel her out.
All right. Well, hopefully it works out for you. And at the end of the night, if you find yourself not in victory lane, I guess don't. But if you do, then it's a great night for you.
Yeah, I mean, either way, I'm out here to have a fun time racing these guys. If I can get a win, that's a big plus.
No, you've been a veteran driver to the league and everything else. Now, when you see for instance, like Rob Shaw last week, you guys know he knows the strat game, how to play it out. Are you nervous? Are you guys going to be watching more on what he does, or just play out what you guys already know to do, what you guys could do different?
You know, I don't know. I'll probably just kind of. I don't know I can't let those guys just like break away from me. So you know, I'm gonna kind of try and save my stuff. But if I'm falling back, I'm gonna have to, you know, push more. So we'll see what happens.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you get out of here. Good luck here tonight, and hopefully the odds are in your favor.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. So that was Jesse Erdman, everybody. Driver that number 45. That is not on the track yet. He's getting logged in right now. Now let's hear from a newcomer, Elliot Jacobson. If I can get him up here. Elliot. Oh, Elliot. Hello? You got me now, buddy?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, let me turn you up a little bit. We're here tonight. It's Michigan. How do you feel?
I'm not ready.
You're not ready? You're not ready for it?
Nah, I'm ready for it. Just trying to get all my crap in order.
Hey, now, let's try to keep it PG here. I got an audience here. But you're coming to Michigan. How well do you know the track initially?
I put about 20 laps down yesterday, and I'm shooting from the hip.
All right. Well, I'll let you get back to it, man. Good luck, and welcome to the stream.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. As Elliot Jacobson might be having a connection issue, not sure what the deal is. Now let's hear from another newcomer. NB. I think that's it. Let's hear. Let's just go here. I'm just going to jump into somebody else's chat. Hello.
Well, how's it going?
Hello. Is this Nick?
That's correct. This is Nick. How's it going, bud?
All right. So I got the name right, I guess. So you're coming in here for debut night for you with Prime Grid Racing. How do you feel? What kind of nerves are you feeling, or is another night of racing for you?
hard and enjoy it, right?
Yeah, exactly. Your mic might be cutting out a little bit. I don't know what it is going on in your end, but so when you're coming into Michigan and you know it's going to be a strat race, what's going to be the name of the game right out the gate?
Just pay. Save them tires.
All right. Well, hopefully it works out for you. Welcome to the grid, and hopefully it works out for you tonight. All right, I'll get you out of here. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. So Nick is getting ready to go. Mike's a little bit problematic here for a couple drivers here, it seems like. Not sure what's going on. Jack Scoville, though, starting to lay down some time with Rob Shaw right behind him. You know, you're seeing a lot of this, a lot of these drivers. Jack Scoville's trying what they would like to call is skateboarding a grind. Okay, he's gonna try and grind the car on the curb. If you look at him right there in perfect position, right there, right on the middle, right on the edge. He can't reach the tires or nothing. I've never seen that in my entire time on iRacing. So he did a fantastic job of performing the first ever network grind with the next gen. So he did a fantastic job. We do have Ben Madden here. Ben Madden would like to say hello. However, he would like to decline an interview here tonight. He's a little bit focused, or it's his mic set up. He does apologize for that, I think. I don't know what's going on. But Ben is coming in from Australia, and he's driving the number 33, currently the SpongeBob machine. You know, if SpongeBob had a car, that would be what it looked like. So right now we're sitting just under 18 minutes to go till quali. So we're gonna go ahead start this party off. Please rise for the playing of our national anthem. This time done by Jonathan Michael Fleming. Oops. Here we go.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
What a great national anthem that was. done by Jonathan Michael Fleming. Now, for everybody out there watching, I mean, this thing is going to be an absolute barn burner. I don't know what driver's going to walk away with the win here tonight. It's going to probably be one, my prediction would be the one driver who can manage to control the pace of the race, also to manage to catch up to the strats and everything else and what other drivers are doing. Now, on another note, if they keeps that driver figures it all out, they burn up that front right, game over. You burn up that front right, you're losing a ton of different pace here. As we gotta go back to a different camera, but these drivers, they spend countless hours in the sim. A lot of them have multiple laps on Michigan in particular. This track is very, a lot of drivers race here week in and week out, or they just try it out just to get it, but it is an amazing track. As we, let's just do the onboard. We got Doug Ward out there putting some laps down. Let's go to an onboard from Doug so we can see exactly what it looks like from where he's at. Let's go to right here, the exact view of what Doug's looking at. And you see him coming into 3 and 4. He's going to want to stay in the draft, maybe try and get a little bit of that wall, get a little draft in the wall. But when he comes to the turn, you see him kind of get in there, get on the throttle at the apex, and there it burns. Oh man, he just ruined that one. Okay, we'll go to Rob Shaw. So, what is going on with these drivers here? Okay, Elliott's coming out right now, so we'll put it on Elliott. And that number 13 machine. So you see him figuring out, hanging on to 4. Getting into the red line. The problem with putting it in the red line is if you're in the red line too long, you're going to blow that motor sky high. There's no returning that one. So you are going to have to utilize 5th. It's here we go. Nick Bentz might have figured it out. So Nick is out here. You see him. Yeah, there we go. Nick is finding the wall. He's going to try and get it down to maybe the midline or stay high side. The low side, you're losing a lot of pace, I feel like. That is where you're going to have some trouble. As you are either A, utilizing a little bit of brake when you don't need to, C, you're applying way too much brake if you don't need to. But one way or the other, you're going to the low side if you're having to utilize the brake. Right here, you see the traffic up in front of Nick. That could challenge you because it could force you to use a line you're not used to and really make it unsettling. Inside the draft, if you get in, it tightens up a little bit. So he could contest the tight car inside the dirty air of these things, and that is what you don't want to have happen because see how much pace he loses, and once he gets back in the draft, he's back on it and he's regaining some of that time back. So a lot of different stuff is going to be at play here tonight, and these guys are going to have to utilize every ounce of racetrack they can think of and muster in order to conquer this beast tonight. Gonna do another deal here. So we're gonna put up take a brief commercial break as we are doing it for Devin tonight. Our race sponsor. Don't go anywhere.
Signaling that it's our time. Outcries, the haunting soundtrack of our kind. Red eyes, don't you worry, it's alright. Blue eyes, we haven't reached just being wise. We own the night, it's where we come alive. Till morning light, when we go back to hide. It's time to ride, we're going wild tonight. When you hear the clock strike 12.
right, we are back here in Michigan, and we're still waiting for a few other drivers to show up yet, as they have just under 9 minutes to qualifying. Just actually 8 minutes now of qualifying left. What are they got to do? Figure out the qualifying pace now. That is going to be a trick. We do see that driver Emilio Romero did show up, so let's go talk to Emilio and see how he's feeling coming back here tonight. Emilio?
Hello?
Hello, my friend. How are you feeling tonight as we're back? What do we got going on here tonight?
Other much, I'm just gonna stay safe most of the night. I think that would work out.
Stay safe? You think that's gonna work out?
Yeah.
You know it's a 100 lap race, right? There's no stages either.
Yeah, I'll just like try to hang out like mid area, so I'm not like losing the pack or anything, but I'm not pushing it either.
All right, man. Well, good luck here tonight, and hopefully you find success here tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. There we go. Emilio Romero is here, along with Mike Corvo, Kurt Bray. They all showed up. We're still waiting on one more driver, Brandon Perry, to show up to the track. I don't know where he is. He might have got lost. I think I drove his car to the wrong state. I don't know. I thought Michigan was in the south somewhere, kind of by California, but apparently not. I guess he's gonna have to go find his car. I might have accidentally parked at Auto Club to help with the teardown there, as they are committing a crime, and I figure I'd make a statement. So these drivers are still dialing it in. You see a lot of drivers being a little bit nervous here tonight. I think you just gotta hang in there and do what you do when you come into this one. You see Mike Corvo bringing one really loud number 97 here to the show, as he always brings something loud. That thing is chromed out in every which way. I think it's got more chrome than my caddy, as that thing is that's shiny. I ain't gonna lie, that thing is looking pretty good here tonight. My wife Jenna just told me to behave. I don't know why. She's not the boss of me. I do what I want. As Mike Corvo's here, we do have a larger field than last week, which is a good thing. That means guys are able to play here tonight. We're going to see how many more show up. Looks like Brandon Perry finally found his truck, brought it out of the hauler, as we are just 3 minutes away from that special thing that we've been talking about with Jamie for a month now. I'm not sure. I think Jamie could, since we've started having to do it, I think he can do this one better than anybody out there. I'm not 100% sure, but we're going to find out right after I talk to Brandon Perry. Brandon Perry.
What's up, Brandon Smith?
We are
late
here. There's a big... You're late for the show. Yes, you are late. I told you about being on time. Don't worry. We'll find you later.
I blame Scoville for, jinxing my practice time earlier, because he said I'd arrive late, and I certainly did.
Well, here tonight, it is Michigan. How do you feel about this one? Especially since it's going for a memorial race even.
Yeah, even better for that. I mean, shout out to, Gabriel for hosting the race tonight, and I know this is in honor of his late brother, Devin. So we're going to go out there and try to put on a show for Devin, number one, and then for Gabriel and his family, so they can always have something to remember. I know me and you, Brandon Smith, have put on a lot of memorial races for a lot of different people, and we take it as an honor in the league, and we try to just go out there and honor them on the track the best we can by putting on an amazing race, an amazing show, and an amazing broadcast. So that's exactly what we're going to do here tonight for Gabriel, his family, and for Devin. But I love Michigan. I love this track. It's always, super tight and competitive. You got to stay in the draft. You gotta have the speed. You gotta know when to, put down the power coming off 3 and 4. So yeah, I've always been a big fan of this track. So I'm looking forward to seeing what we can do here tonight.
All right, man. Well, good luck to you. You showed up late, but don't worry. You're going to have to watch the stream to find out what we do next.
Oh, great. Yeah, I'll be looking forward to that, and we'll see what we can do, my friend.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and hopefully we'll see you in the top 5 at the end of the night.
All right, thanks, buddy. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Brandon Perry's got to get down there, do his driver meeting and everything else, but first, you know what? We're going to bring him on up here. We're going to bring back Jamie Pugh to the stage, I shall say. And he's going to do this little thing we've been talking about for a while now, and we've been working on it. I think we finally got it dialed in. We're going to find out if he can do it better than anybody else, and he can do it the blackout way. Jamie.
Hello.
Hello, my friend. Now, we've been talking about this for a while. And I know you've been a big fan of the network and everything else, and I wanted to have you be a part of this very special occasion as we're doing it for Devin. So, Jamie, give us those famous words at every race, because we ain't going green until we hear it, buddy.
Michigan, are you all ready? By the grace of God and 550 horsepower, drivers, start your engines!
Hell yeah, and that is what we're talking about. That is the blackout way. Jamie, I'm going to have to remember that one because, man, you crushed that. You've been working on it, haven't you?
For a little bit, yes, I have.
All right, well, Jamie, we finally got you on the deal doing the 3 famous words. Man, that was fantastic. And great job. Thank you for coming up here to do that one. We can now go green.
Awesome.
I think I heard the driver say we can finally go green flag. You heard that,
awesome.
Right? All right, man.
Yeah.
Get down there, do your thing, buddy, and I'll get you down to Gabriel, and good luck here tonight.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you. So Jamie Pugh, the friendly neighborhood spotter, he is ready to rock and roll. He gave us the 3 words, fires me up every time. We're going just 30 seconds away from qualifying. These guys are going to qualify. And you know what? They're going to be doing it for Devin all night long. So if we have any family members from Devin's family members here, you want to say anything in the chat, feel free. This is your guys' race. A heartfelt adieux. Am sorry for your loss. These drivers are doing it for him. And along with the network, we're trying to aim to put on the best show we can. Prayers go out to you on this tremendous night. And here we are. We're going to qualifying. Don't go anywhere.
Rising with each speed of the music is bringing. We're flames in the fire that keeps burning. We're inviting the night in. Welcome, my heart so full. I'm devoting myself to the night. There's no motive. We're just
start seeing the drivers start to put up some times here. We are seeing Jack Scoville go front row. Gabriel Garcia hot on his heels. 0.203 the difference. Bent's going 0.757 behind that, with Bray coming in 0.765. Drivers are starting to clock in some times now as they are getting more and more drivers up there. Ben Madden going P3 to start this race if he can. The Toyota seems to be the machine to beat as they get two of them up in the top three early on. Nick Bentz, of course, puts down another heater and goes into P3. So Toyota, Chevy, Ford. All three makes are in the top three. Gabriel Garcia gets knocked down as Doug Ward goes up into P2. Rob Shaw, Charles Balance, Elliot Jacobson, and Brandon Perry all on track now. So Brandon Perry might not have his stuff loaded up as all white Fanatec. There is Elliot Jacobson in the Liquid Death Machine. You see Charles Balance try to lay down a good lap time. Elliot Jacobson goes P8. Charles Balance comes across the line. He goes up to P2. So Charles Balance lays down a heater, goes into the front row. So pretty good, solid start for him if he can hold on to it. Still got Mike Corvo and Brandon Perry still in this one, as they are absolutely flying at this point. Jamie, I am so glad you did that. That was amazing. So I think we found another job for you. We're gonna have to get you multiple hats, or you're gonna just have to get some. Maybe if you talk to Perry, maybe he can send you a PGR hat from the stream store. Okay. Jesse Erdman stepping out onto the track now with his number 45 machine. Mike Corvo is stepping across the line. Looks like he is gonna, it might have been his hot lap. Brandon Perry, those P9, not showing any signs of improvement, pulling off. Jesse Urban and Mike Corvo still out on track. Can they get into the top spot? Jack Scoville is still leading the qualifying run here. As Mike Corvo goes P5 and looks like he's slowing down. Jesse Erdman got to get it across the line. He might have messed up on qualifying too. Might have only got the one lap in. Jesse Erdman looks like he's going to be crossing the line next. Can he get it done? Will be the biggest Control R. All right, I'll hit Control R. Great, now I don't know what car number he is. Thank you for that one. I keep forgetting about the Control R button. Maybe it'll actually restart some of them. I think they're most of the way correct. Jesse Erdman does get up into P8. Jack Scoville will get pole here tonight. And let's bring him on up. Jackie boy.
Yes, sir.
Man, what a qualifying run in that monster machine. How do you feel here tonight? How'd it feel?
I feel good. I feel like I'm going to be a little bit slower in the long run, which is okay. But we'll just try to stay out in front, and we'll be able to hopefully keep it away from people and stay there.
All right. Well, Jack, any shout outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching, cheer you on, or for the family of Devin?
Yeah, definitely shouting out the family of Devin. I hope things like, I just want you to know that I'm giving you my prayers. But yes.
All right, man. Well, thank you for that, Jack. I'm going to get you down to the guys. Good luck here tonight, and congrats on a pole here tonight.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So Jack Scoville gets pole here at Michigan. What a night for him. Just gets to start pole. He's going to be doing it for Devin all night long, along with Gabriel Garcia and every driver on this grid here tonight. Ready to rock and roll. We are just 2 minutes away from the start of this. Don't go anywhere. As we go to tonight's grid, we will start it off on pole. It'll be Jack, the Ruger Man Scoville, side-by-side driver, that number 41, Charles Chucky Balance. We go back to row 2. It'll be Doug Ward and then 07, Trevor Project Machine, followed by driver of the Sim House, 519, Rob Shaw. Go to row 3, will be Mike Corvo, and then number 97, followed by Gabriel, doing it for Devin, driver of the number 0, Garcia, as he is rocking the house here tonight. Then we got driver that number 45, the Prime Grid Racing Machine, Jesse Erdman. Then we got Nick Benz coming in on a debut night, driving the 00. Coming in from Australia, Ben, the Madman Madden, is back in the house, followed with Elliot Jacobson in that number 13. Then in the back and final row, driving the number 21, the bad Brandon Barry, as I am the good Brandon. and driving the number 99 Red Bull machine, it will be Kurt Bray, the mystery man, but not driving the mystery machine here tonight. Rocking the house. We're moments away from green flag. Jenna Lee has her arm up in the air like she don't care, and she is ready to wave it. So get on your feet, race fans, because this is Michigan. Do it for Devin 200, brought to you on the Blackout Racing Network by myself, Brandon Smith, and social media director Jenna Lee Smith. So let's go, let's have some fun, let's get loud. That pace car gets ready to come off. We're going to hit the start zone. Green flag's up, it waves, and we are racing for the first time here at Michigan. Jack Scoville gets out front. These guys are going to go a full 100 laps, no stops, no stages, all out war, and they are already 3 wide in the back, looking to push it 3 wide. Doug Ward gets in front of Charles Balance. Balance tries the inside. Can't see nothing, so kind of hold back a little bit there. Charles Balance tries the high side. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't, but as we scroll back deeper, we do see Rob Shaw, Kurt Bray, and a whole bunch of others battling this one out near the back. Gabriel Garcia has already jumped up a spot though, so he might have found a line that actually works for him in that number 0 car. Jack Scoville's out front of Doug Ward. He's starting to pull away. Slips out of the draft to maybe break that up. That opens the door. Charles Balance makes the move on the inside for P2. Balance pushes the envelope on Doug Ward. Ward hangs it on the high side, hanging on, holds it off there. Mike Corabo is in 4th place. Gabriel Garcia up in 5th. Rob Shaw, Kurt Bray side by side. They're going through 1 and 2, it looks like. Kurt Bray hangs it out there, gets around Rob Shaw. Nick Bentz and Jesse Urban. There's Elliot Jenkinson, one of the newcomers to the league. There's Brandon Perry, might try the inside. Perry goes to the inside line. Does he have enough to get around it? It comes right up into him. They let out, get back down. We got Ben Maddock kind of watching back. Emilio Romero somewhere. I don't know where Emilio is. Gonna try it, I guess. Jack Scoville still defending against Doug Ward. Ward has got to find a way to get around him. Best way to do that, he's got to find a way to get a big run coming off the turn. That's right, Wildberry Ward. We're used to seeing that one come through here. A lot of fans of Doug Ward in the house. As you can see it up there, we're gonna go full 100 laps, 5 laps in right now. The front 3 are putting up something. Charles Balance high up to the wall, tightens up. That will not sit well on that front right. You do not want to smack that wall. You go back deeper though, we've seen that at the same time. Mike Corbeau gets to the wall. Gabriel Garcia takes advantage. He's going to take the inside line. Balance is in trouble now. Balance looks like he might have an unsettled car after that hard smack on the wall. Corbeau and Garcia are mashing on the gas. They're trying to get around one another. You see something I don't like there. We'll turn some of that off. Garcia hanging it on the inside line as he banking on the tire wear. He could be. Him and Rob Shaw battling it out, but he's also got Mike Corvo in front of him. If you look back, Kurt Bray's stuck right in the back of this. What does he got to do to get around him? He's the Mr. Man. Make that Mr. Machine work. Even though he's driving Red Bull tonight. I mean, Red Bull is known for winning, so who knows? Maybe he'll offer him some spirited advice. Jack Scoville in the Monster Machine. He did say he had some quick pace out the gate, but he doesn't know about a long run. Long runs are a great thing, especially in what these guys are doing, because that is really going to shake it up and really just kind of hang it out there as far as what you can and can't do. Doug Ward going on the high side. Charles Balance after the small contact with the wall. He's starting to hang it down to the low side a little more, as maybe just trying to avoid tearing it up even more than what it is. Garcia, though, still chasing down Corvo in that number 97. What's he going to have to do? Find a new gear. You got to do something that they haven't thought of yet. You do have a long race here. That is one thing I could point out. You got an incredibly long race, of which they have all the time in the world just to sit there, sit back, relax, and do what they do. I mean, you can bank on the strat. If you can't beat them on raw pace, beat them on the strat. If they go in too hot and they get a black flag in the pits for going too fast, speeding in or out, whatever, if they miss their box, all that pit time is gonna matter here tonight. If you lose time in the pits, you're gonna lose out on positions here. And that's what some drivers might be establishing early on. Now, Corvo, 97 is having to defend against two cars now, which means he's got to go two cars wide as opposed to just the one. But he's able to use all three lines, which is incredible. So Mike is definitely making that number 97 work for his advantage, being able to drive all three lines. Oh my, balance hard into the wall. Yellow flag comes down. I don't know what happened on this, but it is bad as Balance finds himself in trouble along with a few others. Let's go to where the yellow flag started here. We're going to go back. We're going to see what brought this one out here. So we do see a couple other incidents here. So Balance tries to maybe correct it. And as he does, he comes around right across the nose there, high up into the wall. Everybody else banks down, gets down and dirty here. Lets on the brakes. All right, so there's that. So Balance did crash. Now we also see that something with Rob Shaw happened after everything. So Rob's trying to get out of the way. He comes down. Gabriel Garcia is coming. Oh my, I see where this is going. Gabriel Garcia might not have seen him. Cuts across the nose. Hard impact into the wall. Then we also seen Brandon Perry involved in something. As Perry coming around, he gets clear of Balance. Balance actually did a great job of just holding the brakes, remaining predictable. The true aftermath was after the fact, when other drivers were coming down. Perry then tries to, he just overcorrected when he's trying to get out of the way there. Gets into the grass, a little bit of car hop. Does he stop? He does manage to, looks like he manages to stop that 21. Oh, nope. A hard impact to the wall out of the 21 too, so trouble, toil, and trouble. We have our first caution of the night, and Jack Scoville still out in front of this one. As we're just 12 laps in, as we are doing it for Devin here tonight. Don't go anywhere. as the 56 and the 07 come to the line for the first one more time. We're gonna hit the gently restart zone. Green flag flies, and we are off again. Oh my! Something just happened. It looked like someone with the 81. Looks like Nick Benz might have had a bad restart here. We're still green flag as he is rolling. That's definitely not what you want to have happen at the start of this on a restart. Doug Ward hangs it up on the high side. He's trying the Rob Chastain line here. Mike Corriveau sees the inside push there. Doesn't quite take it. But look at this, Elliot Jacobson working through the field. Debut night for him as he is in that Liquid Death number 13 along with Kurt Brace pushing it up the middle. Jacobson tries to maybe look at the inside line. He doesn't see it yet. He's gonna kind of hang it out there a little bit. Just hanging up on the midline. Keep between Scoville, Ward, Corriveau, Bray, Jacobson, our top 5 here tonight. Madden, Shaw, Erdman, Balance, Garcia, our top 10. Of course, after the incident, your driver's going to have to work your way back through this field. That is going to be trouble for some. The traffic here is going to be hard to pass. They're already establishing earlier how tough it is to pass here. They're finding out the hard way what you can and cannot do. By the hard way, I mean you don't want to put it up at the wall. You just don't. As you see the 13, you get high up at the wall. He's coming right off the wall. Looks like he gets it back down, gets it back and rolling. A lot of time lost. Jack Scoville out in front though. He's got Doug Ward and Corriveau right behind. Meanwhile, Bray and Shaw now into the top 5. Shaw, of course, going for back-to-back as he was last week's winner at Homestead. Got Madden, Erdman, and Jacobson. Jacobson losing a lot of time. Was up into the top 5, did work up there pretty good. Contact with the wall cost him. Gabriel Garcia, of course, after the last race incident, he's back climbing for the top part there. Brandon Perry, of course, is back out, but he does have the front nose damage, which could be affecting his aero pretty significantly. Nick Benz is back out. He's going to be some laps down, though. As you can see him, he's a lap down now after that initial on the restart. Sent it right into the wall. I don't know what happened on his end. I can't say what happened. But I can tell you that these drivers have got to be careful. Doug Ward's going to try the inside of Corriveau. Corriveau might hang it up on that high side a little bit. He's going to hold more. He's got more pace out of it there. Bray comes around and takes advantage. Bray with a big move takes another move. He's got to run. Doesn't quite get Mike before the turn, and he's going to have to hang it up on that high side to maybe get a better takeoff on the exit here. So hopefully Bray can find himself some success here. The Doug Ward loses 2 spots to Corriveau and Bray. Scoville's hoping for these battles to happen as he knows he might have something here tonight. The Ruger man is fire. He's probably got those banana peels out. He's throwing out the window, you know, the banana. If anybody remembers that, I was talking about when I first started streaming. Banana peel. Well, Scoville's got a trunk full, and he's throwing every single one of them out there. Let's hope that Donkey Kong doesn't get there first. As I think I see Donkey Kong on the track. He's running chasing down the number 56 right now because he wants the bananas back. Scoville, give him up already. Gotta have some fun here once in a while. All the fans out there, glad to see you guys all checked in for this amazing night of racing. As these guys are still doing it for Devin. And it is all out war for the top spot. Corbo and Bray they're trying to get the best of one another. Bray's got to find a line, psych him out somehow. Act like you're going low, go high. You act like you're going low and then go high. Do what you need to do to get around him. And here it is. This is the battle for the lead. 97 on the high side, 56 on the low side. Kurt Bray hoping to get in there with the number 99. Can he do it? No, but he is helping. Corbo might have enough to get him to the line. Bray's gonna try for the inside line. Bray doesn't quite get the inside line, but does he have the run to get him to the line in front of Scoville? He does. Scoville, for the first time, finds himself in third place. What a night. And Mike Corbo is in the lead of this thing. We're just 23 laps in, and we've already had a pretty decent race so far. As we go to the race recap, I think it's the race recap, there we go. Had 3 lead changes, 1 caution for 3 laps. Current leader is Mike Corbo, as you can see. And now, Bray's in trouble, and that lost some positions, and not just 1, but 2 drivers. Bray loses out, Rob Shaw comes to the inside of Scoville. Scoville might have to defend. Rob Shaw is working his way to the front, as he said he was going to try to do at the start of this race in the pre-race show. And guess what? He's doing a fantastic job of doing it. As it looks like does manage to hold on to second place for Scoville. Scoville has got to watch out for Rob Shaw. Shaw's a tremendous driver, as we've seen last week. He knows strats. He knows how to work it. Can he pull off another win here? You know what? Let's see what the fans say. Cast your vote now. What driver are you guys going for out there? Let's hear it. Let's see what drivers you guys are going for. Just kind of curious. Who you guys think is going to win here tonight? Scoville, of course, still defending against Rob Shaw. Kurt Bray is hanging out. He is hanging out for a mistake. He knows what's going to happen. He's kind of seeing it right now. But he does have Rob Shaw now. Rob Shaw putting some pressure in there. Shaw applying pressure to Bray. Bray has got to get a good run on the high side. Now Corbo and Scoville have the opportunity here. As we go and look at this, we are seeing some strats come into play now as go hide that. Looks like Corbo and Scoville have not pit. So this could be really, really wild for either one of those guys. Scoville cuts it down real low. So I'm kind of curious to see how far these tires and everything will go. Bray, of course, applying pressure to Rob Shaw, giving him the bump, and is he going to give him the shove? He does, gives him the shove into the turn to maybe maximize pace a little bit. So a little bit of teamwork on the part of the 519 and the 99. Scoville still trying to catch the lead, but back here, Jesse Erdman coming into the picture with Ben Madden. Gabriel Garcia is starting to come back into the picture. As he is battling this one out, he's doing it for his little brother. Charles Balance still struggling with that 41 machine as he can't seem to get a grips on it. We do see a few drivers here. Doug Ward drifting all the way to the back, down 1 lap already. Brandon Perry is not quite going to lose the lap yet. There's Doug Ward. He's going to get the pass on Balance. His Balance is in serious trouble at this point. Rob Shaw and Scoville are battling this one out at the front. Interestingly enough, Rob Shaw, he's actually on newer tires. And he's still at about the same pace as Corvo and Scoville. You see him very, very fast lap times coming out amongst them. They were from 38.73 to 38.40. Scoville's bringing it down pit road. He's going to come in for his scheduled pit stop. So this is going to be really interesting. 31 laps in. We should start seeing some green flag pit stops now. Rob Shaw, of course, last week's winner. He's coming in here. Is he going to go for a back-to-back race win? Like, I think he could do it. I think he could do it, but I'm not going to count my chickens before they're hatched here. 97 pulling down the pit road now, as that's going to open the floodgates up as people are starting to pit. Rob Shaw already did pit. Kurt Bray already pit. Erdman, Maddox, Garcia, all of them are on pressure tires. The ones that pit. So this is going to be an interesting strat maneuver from those drivers. Now, oddly enough, if we do see caution come out, it's going to shake and rattle that strat all night long. We are pretty spread out right now here in Michigan. Looks like we got plenty of time to do it. Let's have another word from our sponsors. And send out a memorial for Gabriel Garcia's family and the loss of their little brother, Devin. Don't go anywhere. Back here in Michigan, and I tell you what, this race is starting to be a real treat. It's really nice to see all the drivers putting in a lot of effort to keep this thing as green as possible. You know, there's going to be some small incidents. Rob Shaw, our current race leader, Kurt Bray trying to chase him down. Of course, Jesse Erdman's back here with, looks like Jack Scoville maybe helping give him a little push along. But Ben Madden gets scored in fourth with Gabriel Garcia in the top 5. Now Charles Balance, Elliott Jacobson are battling this one out. That battle for 6th place. Looks like Jacobson might try to get in on the inside line here. Looks like he's kind of applying some pressure to Balance. Balance to the number 41. He was saying he was feeling great in practice, but it seems something might have changed on him during the race. Now Brandon Perry is still out there. He's in 8th with Scoville and Warren in the 10th place. Gabriel Garcia, of course. This is a great battle up here. Just for getting the lap back here. You see how much different strategies play a pinnacle role here. Of course, Rob Shaw has got to be feeling this one as he's not seen a caution yet. You're 38 laps in. You know you pit early due to the incident. Doesn't throw your strat off. It very well could. You know, they had an early on caution that he wound up into the pits for. Did he save tires? Did he just patch up and go, or take fuel, patch up and get out of there? Who knows? I can't tell you what he did. I don't have the exact specs on what they did in the pits. Charles Balance bringing it down pit road as he's going to hit that. As we were watching the pit strats here, see 27 lap full tires amongst the front drivers. So these guys are going to be probably looking to pit pretty soon, I think. As looks like all the front guys did pit on lap 11, but when we go back even further, we do see some changes on that. As now it's become more of a race of where do you place your car, what line do you run. That could be a little bit different to figure out, but at the same time, do you just run all the fuel out? I think I got some insight here to somebody who could maybe help me. It looks like Jamie Pugh could not help me out as he's in the chat here, but maybe we can bring him on up here. He'll be a race reporter tonight. Jamie. Oh, Jamie.
How's it going?
Man, what a night. Okay, so you're down in the trenches with these guys. What are you hearing as far as the crazy strats that we're seeing play out right now? I mean, what's going to be the bang for the buck? I mean, you got Rob Shaw, he's hunting down win number 2. You got, and then of course the driver you're spotting for, I don't know if you're spotting for Gabe or if you're spotting for Perry at this point. But what kind of stuff are you hearing on the strat end of things?
I mean, it's kind of been a mixed bag. Some guys are talking about coming early. Other guys are trying to talk about stretching the fuel a little bit. It's right now we're just kind of playing the waiting game. Right now we're in the pits with Perry. He went to come in for his green flag stop and forgot where the brake pedal was. So we're in the middle of dealing with that. All right, man. Well, good luck on it, and I'll get you back down to Gabe. Thank you. Thank you. So Jamie Pugh giving us some insight here as drivers are dealing with a lot of stuff. Rob Shaw, oh my, 45 on pit road goes around. That will cost Jesse Erdman big time, as you can't do that. You're not supposed to park there. And Ben Madden, the driver out of Australia, takes over the lead in the SpongeBob machine. Check it out. Go SpongeBob, go. Go, you little sponge, go. As I am actually pulling for him to win here tonight. Ben Madden, a tremendous force to be reckoned with. As, oh, now, never mind. Gabriel, a lot of these guys are coming down pit road now. Jack Scoville, is he going to regain the lead? This is very interesting to see out of this now, because
A few guys have gone down pit road. Ben Madden and Gabriel Garcia are coming down pit road. Jack Scoville, if he can get to him, he's going to regain the lead. He is closing that gap big time. Scoville's coming down the front stretch now. He's going to regain the lead here, along with everybody else. Kurt Bray's coming through. Doug Ward might be able to beat it to it. So seeing a big green flag pit stop here. And you're seeing how critical that is. Exactly, Purple Polar Bear. It is a new game without the stages. It is game on, week in and week out with these guys. And they have to really contend with every aspect of the elements of racing here. They got to take every ounce of knowledge they've seen in the past, apply it to the modern next-gen car, and hope it sticks. It really does challenge you as a driver, because especially since you don't get to really kick back and relax like you normally would in stage breaks. Scoville, though, with Kurt Bray trying to chase him down. Rob Johnson in third now. And we now have another lead change here tonight. And his name is Jack Scoville, the Ruger man, climbing into the front seat. As we are coming up on the halfway point now of this 100-lap race here at Michigan. This is going to be one of those races where I'm excited to call this thing. It is, I feel honored to be doing this one because Devin, I feel like Devin would be proud of this race. I really do. Like, he'd be sitting there screaming in the stands, just sitting there going, yeah, and just being very proud of his bigger brother doing such a great job here in 6th place. No, he's the Ruger man, Lando. I'll work on the nicknames. You just stick to driving. Landon Bednar is everybody's driver. That number 16 machine you see here driving part-time in the chat. If you have say anything to Lando about his driving skills, like how he's a little bit off pace, how he struggles on the track once in a while, how he the only way he could get a win is if he paid everybody else to lose. Go ahead and make those comments. I don't think so, RMR. I'm not saying that one on stream. However, he does have a trunk packed full of bananas, so it's kind of suiting. As he's the one dropping all the banana peels out there. He's the one that gave Jesse Urban the one in the pit lane. Kurt Bray still trying to find some pace here. As we're watching the front guys here, though, we're seeing all drivers on virtually the same pace. My wife Jenna is here in the booth. She's the flag girl. So no longer the ponytail princess for her. She's now the flag girl. And I got a really dirty look out of that one, so maybe not the right way to say that one. Yeah, Armari, Scoville does have something. I don't know if what he's got in, what he did to get this one ready, but he has an amazing pace. And we have not seen this man win on this network since I broadcasted for Cam Kings Xfinity Series, I believe. So he is racing an incredible race here tonight. Can he get the win? Maybe. He does have a car. He's got the talent, but he's got 50 laps to get there, as this race is extremely spread out now. And as the driver, you think he's going to fail post-race tech? I want to know how he's going to fail post-race tech. I've got to hear this with RMR. I gotta. Very true. He might. It's like, that New York internet is kind of a joke and a half. But I think it could be the amount of people they have in this New York area. Scoville, Bray, Shaw, Ward, Madden. Our top 5 here tonight. Garcia, Erdman, Balance, Corvo, and Jacobson, our top 10. So these guys are racing this one out. I did not know. Oh my. Nick Benz is in the pits. I don't know for what, but let's go take a look. And oh my. Let's go find out what happened to Benz. Here's Benz. Oh my. Big hit into the wall, comes down. Car never went a full 90. And he's off the track, blown motor. He is, oh my, that's not going to sit well with the auto insurance company. You cannot park there, sir. As Nick came around and smashed that motor. Yeah, somebody did. Nick, driver of the number 81, Nick Bentz, just grenaded his motor. That's why I went to the replay. Nothing hurt, just lost it coming out of the turn as we were talking about that before the race. Brandon Perry mentioned it, 3 and 4. You do have to watch the throttle control when you exit the turn. You have to be on it. As you come out of it, you get on the throttle too soon, you're going to lose it. Get on it too late, you're not getting enough speed. I don't know what to tell you on that one. It could be a tragedy. It's just a matter of throttle control to get a proper exit here. And some drivers are great at it. Other drivers kind of at it. Scoville, Bray, and Shaw. So Kurt Bray has got Corvo right behind him now. Corvo, of course, trying not to maybe pressure him too much. He does know he's a second place driver. Do not want to wreck him. Doug Ward bringing it down pit road. We're going to have another green flag stop coming up. Don't know what's going on with Ward. Ward's maybe trying for an undercut here. But believe me when I say this, I don't think he has the deal. No, it definitely was not my choice. That wreck, yeah, it is a bold strategy to pit early. I honestly don't see where the help would be on this. I mean, yeah, you get new tires, whatever, great, wonderful, but at the same time, you're already a lap down. You're going to lose another lap by the time you get out. You're down 2 laps at that point and in dead last. It does not help you one bit. It truly does not. Nick Bentz has all exclusively left the building here tonight. As let's see if I can get him on. Oh, he actually left chat. So Nick Bentz left chat very silently, I guess. But that's, I don't understand. We were talking about the strategy right now. It is a bold move. Very bold. Back here, we got a little battle going on here. We got, looks like Ben Madden. He's got Gabriel Garcia battling it out with, looks like Erdman, who's maybe trying to help out Ben Madden. Doug Ward is battling with Ben Madden. Madden's just going to let him by. He knows it's not going to gain him a position. Gabriel Garcia, of course, is going to maybe try and take advantage of that to gain another position on Madden. Madden did slow down to let Ward go by. But, oh my, Ward almost up to the, looks like Erdman. A little bit of loosey-goosey there. as Erdman is battling it out for position on Garcia. And that would be a battle for position. So, great job by all these guys. Scoville is starting to see a challenger in the mist. Right behind him, Kurt Bray is gaining 0.1, 0.2 the gap for the lead. You know, as you say that, he comes down pit road. Okay, so Scoville's in the pits now. Kurt Bray's going to take over the lead. He's going to go lead a lap. Rob Shaw and Kurt Bray, of course, I think they might be on identical lap pit strats here. To pull that back up. Well, looks like Rob pit a lap later than Bray last time around. Scoville was on 29, so about 29 laps, about 30 laps the distance on the tires. So very interesting indeed. Yeah, it's, I can definitely agree with that. Lap 70 would be the pit window, so these drivers, I feel like they got to get more out of each tire. I mean, you got to find a way to maximize fuel and tires here. It's not like your normal Daytona or Dega where you talk to the rest of the teams and you're like, hey, when are you guys all pitting? It's so you guys can keep the draft together. No, this one is more along the lines of, when do I want to pit? You got multiple strats being played out. You got drivers. Ben Madden is just out in front of here. It looks like Jesse Erdman and Gabriel Garcia still battling for fourth place here. Erdman, of course, as we've seen with the pits, he spun going into the pits, everybody. He lost a lot of time there. Gabriel Garcia might be thinking about what lap he wants to go pit. He can make it to the pit window now. So if he goes beyond lap 70, he's inside that final fuel window and he should have enough to go the distance. Kurt Bray, Rob Shaw, Ben Madden, our top three. Jesse Erdman, Gabriel Garcia, Charles Balance. Bringing it, oh my, he's, okay, I don't know where Jay Balance went, but I just screwed it. Balance, what are you doing to me, buddy? What just happened? I'm going to be right back after this brief commercial break from our race sponsor. Right, I am back, everybody. I do apologize for the inconvenience on the stream side of things. For some odd reason, it said I had a packet loss. Looks like I came back just in time as we start seeing everything starting to pan out here. As we're just kind of seeing what I missed and everything else. It looks like Kurt Bray, Rob Shaw, Jesse Erdman all managing to make it to the lap 70 mark. So they should be at the pit window. Now Ben Madden and Gabriel Garcia climbed up to the top 5 here, took full advantage of this. Meanwhile, I see Scoville sitting back. Now remember, he's 8 laps in on his last set of tires. He could lose out just running out of fuel before the end of this thing. I mean, this thing is great. Great race strap-wise. I mean, these guys haven't utilized everything, but Kurt Bray and Rob Shaw. Rob Shaw was seen win last week on the strat alone, so he definitely knows how to play this one out. Can he do it again back to back? That's going to be a bigger question. He's got Kurt Bray up there, the mystery man, and he is not holding anything back. Needless to say, we should see Kurt Bray just about ready to come in, start doing pit stops. Looks like, oh, Perry and Bray coming down pit road. Hit those pit marks. You see Rob Shaw's coming down too, so Erdman is going to take over the lead of this race. Very interesting to see what Erdman does. Ben Madden right behind, and Gabriel Garcia jumping up into 3rd. Now here's the interesting part of this. These guys still got another lap or 2 out of it. So they will essentially have 1 lap newer tires. Could it be the difference? I don't know. I don't see where that would win the favor of anything. Jack Scoville has got Kurt Bray and Rob Shaw coming out right behind. Brandon Perry, of course, in that mix with those two. Brandon Perry, of course, obviously not his race. He sits back in 10th place, involved in that earlier on incident. Jesse Erdman's coming down pit road. Ben Madden's going to go out and lead some more. The driver out of Australia's got to be loving this. He's got the SpongeBob machine doing a great job. Along with, looks like Gabriel Garcia now in 2nd with Jack Scoville right behind him. Ben Madden and Gabriel Garcia are doing a great, I don't know what they're going to do here, but they are pushing the limits of their machines right now to see if they can go even further with the tires. They have gone to 32 and 31 laps with their sets of tires. So that could put them out in a good spot to come back out swinging. Kind of watching this one. Erdman on back is now a lap down. We did see driver of the number 81 or 00, Nick Bentz, check out early as blew the engine sky high and through the ceiling. What the heck? Lando, what is Landman? Is that a story about you? Is it a story about you? I gotta know. You know, Lando, Landman, you just gotta know. It's we're taking his first survey I'm doing. As producing, I believe that's Cody Keller and Landon Bednarz, and they're drivers of 23 and 16. Not able to make it tonight, but they're able to watch. So if you got any questions or want to knock them around a little bit in the chat, go ahead. Scoville, Bray, Shaw, our top 3. Ward, Erdman, Madden, Garcia, Balance, Corvo, Perry, our top 10. as we have 25 laps to go here at Michigan. Jack Scoville, of course, the Ruger man. What a night. He's been at the front. He's led 37 so far. Kurt Bray, another driver up the front. He's led 7. Rob Shaw came in and led 11. Jesse Erdman's led 1 lap. And Ben Madden's led 5. So we've seen drivers lead a lap here. Doug Ward, I believe, might have even, yep, Ward got scored leading a lap also. So multiple drivers leading a lap here. As let's go to tonight's, let's go take a look at what we like to call Tales of the Race. We've only had 1 caution for 3 laps here tonight, 9 lead changes in 100 laps. They are hopefully going to go the distance here tonight. I don't know what to say other than that, but I will tell you it's been an amazing race for multiple drivers. This is the style of driving I love. It's so immense what you have to do. It's got to be using all your knowledge of racing to get this one done. And Scoville, Bray, and Shaw might have figured something out here tonight to get this done. What can they do here at Michigan to win? Simply what they're doing. Run your line, race the track, not the cars, and you will find success here. However, when we're watching the pit strategy, you'll notice up the lead. Scoville's on 18-lap old tires. He's got to push it to 40 laps in, and no driver here besides Charles Balance has pushed 40. So can Scoville do it? Maybe, but he's going to lose a lot of pace doing it. And by a lot of pace, I mean he's going to lose the position and the lead. So what do? I have no clue. I really don't. He's got to find ways to make it fast and still stay out in front. Can it be done? Yes. Is it within his realm of as a driver? Quite possibly. We will find out as we are 21 laps to go. Since we're kind of spread out, we're gonna have a brief commercial break from Devin.
Jack it up.
fans, and I do apologize as I guess the heat in my booth is a little bit too much at times. We do have about 12 laps to go as I get back here. What a night. We're watching what could be a great night for Bray, as Kurt Bray is the current race leader. Scoville, Rob Shaw. Scoville did. Looks like Scoville might have had to pit a little bit late. Nope, it looks like he's still out there, but now he's coming down. So Scoville's going to lose out on race win. Kurt Bray comes in the lead with Rob Shaw chasing him down. Ben Madden couldn't come up into third place. Jesse Erdman making it to the top 5 as well. Could be a very big night. No, this is not a Blood Dog sponsored event, as I'm very well aware of that. There, guys, this one has just been, it's been a battle on my end to keep the stream up and going. I don't know what's going on with it at all. It could be heat on my PC, because I'm sure I will recalibrate that stuff eventually. Seeing some great racing going on here tonight, as the Strats are playing a pivotal role here in Michigan. It is going to be tough. Scoville, of course, when he gets out, he came out of the pits, he's getting scored back in 7th. He's still on the lead lap. He's got 36 seconds to get caught up with 10 to go. Can it be done? I don't know. He's gonna have to do something wild here. We go look at the pit strat and see if Kurt Bray might have it. He does. He's got the fuel to go the distance. He's been going 30 laps all night long here, which is, it's an awesome deal to do. But at the same time, it also really shakes some stuff up. Looks like Rob Shaw is going to have to work around Corvo. Corvo does not have to give it up either. And it looks like Emilio Romero is also in the mix there. So Romero, being 9 laps down here, is back in it. Bray, Shaw, Madden, Erdman, and Garcia are top 5. As seen some great races out of most of these guys. Brandon Berry, of course, after all the glitches, his livery just finally shows up. Or Jacobson. Looks like Kurt Bray still running up front. Not a whole lot going on in terms of position changes, I should say. Relatively actually pretty quiet on the track. Scoville now gets up to 6th place. She is gaining time, but not much. He's still 36.6 seconds back behind the leader. So will he get a top 5 tonight? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. He's got 7 laps to get there. We're gonna wind up putting up the battle box. And let's hear the sounds of thunder here, as every time I seem to... No, I didn't need no stage breaks. That wasn't it. Stage breaks don't really affect the stream. I think it's actually the heat of my rig right now. That's right, I do broadcast out of my rig and my booth. So I got a wheel and everything else right in front of me. So if I wanted to, I could do a test drive just before the race and show you guys the track that way. Corvo looking to get his lap back the old-fashioned way. As he looks at Bray and says, "I'm gone. See ya. I don't care. I'm going away. I'm going around." So Corvo gets a lap back on Bray. As Bray's having a great night of racing here. The mystery man in full swing, looking to win week number 2 here in Michigan. way. I'm gonna let the sounds of Michigan fill your guys' ears. Yeah, all the drivers are still pretty spread out. We got 3 laps to go here. My BC took 2 cautions tonight. Is that how that works? Yeah, we could say that. My BC said gave me a bird, flipped me the bird a few times. As I can actually feel the heat coming out of it right now, and it's insane. So it's not really easy for it to run right now. As Kurt Bray's coming around 3 and 4 now, and he's going to wind up taking his final lap here at Michigan. Of course, right behind him, he's got Rob Shaw, Ben Madden, Jesse Erdman, and Gabriel Garcia into the top 5. Yeah, Jamie, my house is at like probably 90-some degrees right now, so it's cooking right now. Kurt Bray coming around the final corners here. He's going to be our champion here as he does it for Devin and wins here at Michigan for the Do It for Devin 200 here on the Blackout Racing Network. Rob Shaw, Ben Madden coming across the driver out of Australia, getting on the podium and putting on a show. Jesse Erdman crossing the line. He's going to get into the top 5 as well, with Gabriel Garcia in that number 0. His little brother's got to be proud as he gets into the top 5 here tonight. Jack Scoville lost out as leading the most laps, but also came outside of the top 5. They got Doug Ward, Mike Corriveau, Balance, Perry, Jacobson, Romero, and Bentz to round up the field. But right up front, there he is, Kurt Bray, the mystery man, driver of that number 99, bringing the noise as he crossed the line and leading the lap that means the most here. There it is. He's going to give the smoke show and rock and roll. Here we go. Oh, beautifully done. Ben Madden's going to join him with the SpongeBob machine. There we go. It's all there. Smoking on. They're giving all the fans all sorts of action up front. But there we go. What a night. As we get into the cars. And now we hear from Gabriel Garcia coming up top 5 here, Michigan. Gabe.
What's going on?
Man, what a night. You did it. You got to the top 5. How does this one feel?
It feels good, man. We had a messed up start, had to go to the second car, and we just played strategy, man. I just held it in, man.
Man, yeah, we've seen right out the get-go, the first wreck, obviously you're involved in, and then what's the battle after that? Is it just drive this one out and get what you can and see where it takes you, or is it you're thinking about every little move you make at that point?
It was every little move, man. It was every little move. Even just saving tires, thinking how much fuel I need to save, man. Oh man, it was crazy, And then I have my spotter telling me once everyone's pitting to just calm down, race my race. It was stressful for sure.
Well, you did it. You got top 5 for your little brother. Any shout outs you got to give to any friends, family, or fans that might be watching?
Yeah, man. I got to thank my family, everybody. Thank you for coming in tonight. I'm hoping to get more people. Even if I have to sponsor a couple people, man, let's get some more people in here, man. Let's get some more people. We did it.
All right, Gabe, I'm going to get you out of here. Enjoy it, man. Congrats on the top 5 finish here tonight.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. That's Gabriel Garcia, everybody. Driver of that number 0. Now let's hear from driver of the number 45, Jesse Erdman. See how he feels after that. Jesse. Oh, Jesse. Yeah. What a night. You got top 5 here in Michigan. How do you feel?
It was okay. I had a little spin on my on one of my pits, so that kind of threw me back, but I kind of fought back a little bit, and then I hit the wall like probably 5 laps into my last stage there, so it kind of threw my toe out and kind of screwed up my tire wear. But otherwise, it was a fun race. It was really fun.
Well, you ran a great race despite the incidental spin on the pits, which of course we all caught here on the stream. But you did a great job. Nonetheless, you got the top 5. Great job here tonight. Any shout outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching? Cheer you on.
Just shout out to all the boys that show up every night. We're league's starting to grow. It's nice. It was it's a refreshing league right now. We don't having all these incidents, and we probably took 20 minutes of stage lapping out of the race tonight, so that was awesome. But yes, shout out to all the boys. Shout out to you, and then shout out to Brandon and all the admins at PGR.
All right, man. Well, thank you, and great job here tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. So Jesse Erdman getting it done. And now let's hear from driver from Australia. Driver the number 33, the SpongeBob machine, Ben Madden. Ben. Oh, Ben?
Hello.
Hello, my friend. Are you able to talk?
Yeah, I can talk.
Oh, man. You got on the podium in that number 33, the SpongeBob machine. How does this one feel?
It feels really good. It really comes down to the strategy I played at the start. Other than that, yeah, it feels great.
The strat games that we were seeing all night long, at the start of the race, if obviously a lot of drivers took that early on pit, do you feel that helped make a difference on the rest of the strats to play them out better going forward?
I kind of think it's that first round of pit stops. Everybody, from what I know, took tires, whereas I only took fuel, so it sort of gave me a good jump in position. Great.
All right. Well, it worked. You got you got on the podium once again here on the network. Any friends and family you want to shout out to?
I'm a good man.
All right, man. Well, I'm sure Devin would like a shout out though, as it's his race.
Oh yeah, just shout out to Devin. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we did it for Devin.
Just
There we
shocked.
go. Thanks, Ben. I'll get you out of here. All right, man. Thank you for coming on up here to the booth. So Ben did not expect to see you come up here, but all right. Now we're going to hear from the driver of the 519. That's Chevrolet Camaro. We're going to hear from Rob Shaw next, as I got to get into a different chat and talk to him. There we go. Rob.
Copy.
Man, what a night you got on podium. Second place. How was this one for you?
Yeah, it's a little bittersweet. Like, the win was right there. I lost it on pit road. My brakes were set up for road, so as soon as I hit it, it spiked, and I slid through my pit box every time I came down pit road tonight. So for as much time as I made up, I should have won that race. But congrats to Kurt. He deserves it.
Yeah, man. And that's where set up your pit. Just say your pit crew messed up on setting up your car tonight. Oh man! But you got a first last week, second place this week. Can't wait to see what you do in the future.
Oh yeah, definitely feeling good.
All right, man. Well, any shout outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching, cheer you on, in that number 519.
Oh no, not tonight. It's all good.
All right, man.
Shout out to tonight's sponsor.
All right, man. Well, thank you, and I'll get you down to Kurt, and you guys chat it out as I'll be bringing him up next. Thanks.
Bye.
So Rob Shaw. Now let's hear from Kurt Bray. Kurt.
What's up, Brandon?
The mystery man strikes again here at Michigan. How do you feel after this one?
Feel really good. It was a long race. A lot of good drivers out there. I knew after that caution there around lap 10 that the leaders didn't pit, and if I pitted, obviously I could only make it in 2 stops, so I had like 2 laps, maybe a lap extra fuel there at the end, so it all came down to strategy, consistency, and lucky enough I was able to make it work.
Now, when you looked at like Scoville's pace obviously Scoville had something here tonight. When you seen him make the mistake on the pit strategy with pulling in a little bit earlier than the window, were you just like, yep, go ahead, make that mistake, or were you just like, all right, he still could drive this thing out?
I was thinking about it. It came into my head. I was wondering how many laps we had. I thought I'd have to save a lot more. But no, I saw him go in there or not go in there, and I was like, well, if Rob follows me, it's just me and him. So, and he was fast all day. Shout out to Rob. He only finished a couple seconds behind me. So, big shout out to those guys. They're extremely fast, but luckily enough, I found an edge and I was able to stick to it.
Well, you did it. You got the dub here at Michigan in a great, all on strat here tonight. Any shout-outs you might have for any friends or family out there?
Shout out to everyone that comes out and supports me. I know there's a couple guys on the stream probably watching me right now. Shout out to all the drivers. Shout out to you, Brandon. Thank you. Hopefully everything goes well with Devin. Praying for him, praying for their family. So shout out them. Hopefully everything goes well. Shout out Brandon Perry, hosting the league for us. And yeah, that's about it. I'm happy to be here. Hopefully we get a couple more drivers next week, get a bigger field, and I'm excited for it.
All right, man. Well, great job here tonight, Kurt. I'm going to get you up to the guys. I'll be up there a little bit shortly. And congrats on a big dub here at Michigan.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Kurt Bray does it for Devin. On the final note here tonight at Michigan, we will be going green flag with these guys next Wednesday again. They do travel off to another track. Where are they going to? That's right, the Tricky Triangle. We travel to Pocono for one of the toughest triangles you'll ever come across in motorsports. Thank you to Gabriel Garcia and their family for sponsoring tonight's race. For their tragic loss. Hopefully Devin Jr. would be proud of this race, as this one was for him. As you can see off the helmet and everything, definitely tragic loss at this sad age of 12. Not even old enough to have lived yet. Very tragic indeed. Shout out to all the fans out there. Thank you for watching. I'll be back again, I believe, next Tuesday night, actually, with a little bit of F1 action if they have a big enough field for us to go off of, as they will be at Spa. The little update on that front is there's new leaders and everything else emerging. but you'll have to maybe check in with Prime Grid Racing if you hit their Discord, look them up, join their league for their Cup Series, and you get access to F1 as well, which is great. Also, some sports car series, as working on a GT3 league and some other stuff, GTP, racing some endurance races with these guys. It's awesome. But I'm out of here for the night. Shout out to my wife, Jenna, if she happens to still be watching. Love her. Can't wait to spend some time with her. And for all the fans out there, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. I'm out of here for the night. Have a good one.
And we met in Puerto Rico, and you swept me off my feet. That tequila and the Tito's got me feeling so tipsy. But you're stroking on my ego when you say that you want me. Moving slowly, despacito, moving slowly into me. And you try to make me jealous, it's a bridge that you can burn. No one like me can compare it, I'ma throw it to the curb. Flying high with no propellers, no, it's none of my concern. I'ma go me, keep my head up, 'cause I know that you'll return. I know that you'll return.